Right. So as I come back from my break from this game, we move on to a character who wasn't even a historical warrior. A character who was historically a priestess and entertainer, not an actual fighter. I've got the distinct feeling I'm not going to enjoy this campaign. Great! Even our intro cutscene has the more interesting stuff happening around her, not because of her. Be glad it was just a small hairpin and not the entire branch breaking from under you, Goemon. And good God! This cutscene is making me look forward to playing as Goemon later in the game, rather than making me feel hyped for playing as Okuni right now! And now for some reason I'm disappointed she didn't say thank you. And oh dear God, the first mission is a rehash of the Keiji mission where we fought against a bunch of random thugs just to kill time. Guess I'm gonna be doing a lot of fast forwarding through what's left of the entire game. Even just the first time through this particular mission felt like a painful amount of padding. I don't see how Okuni's perspective is going to make things any more interesting to go through here. Given that he's not the player character right now, it's very likely he'll require assistance. Doesn't feel like all that beautiful a day to me, but then everything around here just blurs together to such a degree I probably wouldn't even notice if something is supposed to be beautiful or not. Right, case in point. I'm sorry, but I'm not seeing anything especially attention-grabbing there. Much less anything that would get a bunch of battle-hardened soldiers to stop fighting and just start celebrating. Hell, there's an outright cutscene with Nobunaga doing a dance that feels more interesting than watching Okuni's thing just there. And Okuni is supposed to be primarily a dancer. I get that she's supposed to be a joke character, but we've already played as at least 2 joke characters already. Masamune and Oichi. At least I think they were supposed to be joke characters. Their weapons and appearances certainly gave that impression. Wait, the lady who uses an umbrella to fight and isn't actually a warrior is confused that Keiji showed mercy to her? Okay, what are we even supposed to be doing right now? Ah, just waiting for Keiji to reappear. And we took him down just as fast as before. Come on! Even if he is the only enemy with a distinctive look in this mission, he shouldn't be the only one we have to fight against. I mean, really? Is it too much to ask that they try to make it a little more interesting from this perspective of the fight? Especially since I'm sure we're going to be going through it again later when we have to fight as Goemon about 2 campaigns from now. Hell, it was a total time waster when we played as Keiji, and it feels just a little worse from Okuni's perspective. Though maybe that's just me being annoyed as hell that the game keeps repeating itself at this stage. Sure, it's an easy way to be able to give so many missions to so many characters, but after a point, you've got to wonder if they should have cut some characters and done more work on the level design. So many missions under our belt, and I still don't see the point behind the morale meter. If anything, I'm just glad that I never really got into the Dynasty Warrior series itself. Just the spin-offs, like Samurai Warriors, and the various games in the same style, set in various anime like Gundam and Berserk. I'm not sure if that's because I don't like the genre but enjoy the environments and characters that some games in the genre use, or if I just can't get into Dynasty Warriors, because by the time the mechanics go passable in my opinion, the cast of characters and the number beside the title go way too intimidating for me. Anyway, at least this time KG didn't spawn right next to the Oda officer that decided to attack, and we'll have someone to charge after the moment we're done with him. Better for a mission to feel a little busy than to have us wait a bit for the next objective to activate. Well, it's not like our kill number is all that large despite the sheer amount of time we've been out here, so that shouldn't be too hard for you. Well, of course it feels long. It's blatant padding! I somehow doubt that Once and For All is going to stick for the entire campaign. Probably because it would be a little absurd for a priestess/dancer to kill an accomplished warrior outright. But then, this game doesn't seem to give it too much of a damn about what is and isn't ridiculous. Okay, why did a group of miscreants retreat when there isn't even an enemy officer up there? And why is there an officer here that the game didn't warn us about? Not that he's gonna last long enough to have any kind of impact, but still. Stay right there, KG. I'm not even sure why, but I'd prefer to take care of all the Oda officers in this mission before we move on, if at all possible. By the way, does anybody know how many more of these guys are gonna pop up anyway? I mean, there certainly weren't this many working with KG when we were fighting as him. I should probably feel more annoyed that we got knocked off our horse. Bloody hell, they just keep coming. Sure, we're gaining a good amount of experience, but this is still drawing out this mission far more than it probably deserves to last. I'm not saying something that it was built to be padding. Huh. So, beating all the Oda officers has the same effect as beating KG himself? I'm sorry, I'm not used to seeing more than one way to accomplish a mission when it doesn't lead to branching paths. Yeah, this campaign is probably gonna feel like a total drag for me. Still, hope it's gonna be entertaining for you guys to watch. Right, we are probably going to see this exact same cutscene at least one more time after this. And just how is there glory in a disorganized brawl across the streets when it doesn't matter who wins or loses?
よろしおすな。
I'm sorry, Goemon, but I don't think Okuni is someone you should try dating. She doesn't appear to be the amusing type of crazy. At least in my opinion. She's just disconnected from everything here.